Hey guys, good morning. I hope y'all slept good last night. I know I did. Slept really good, feel good today. Still pretty crisp right now. So you can tell the humidity's still pretty down, from where it was last week, that kind of thing. So hopefully it continue as long as it can, I mean, take it when you can get it, especially in July. It is gonna be heating up though throughout the weekend. I think it's supposed to be in the mid 90s, but the humidity's down, that makes a difference. But yeah, y'all, hey, listen, before I get into my topic, got a little bit of a customer billing issue that I'm dealing with some customers, that kind of thing, guys. I just want to bring it up. It's not a big deal, but I think it's something that we need to try to avoid if we can, because it can lead to, disagreements and disputes. And, the last thing you want is to not get paid for a mow, or a service, whatever it is that you're doing, if you can avoid that, obviously. So, but anyway, I'm going to do 2 trucks today. Normally I do 1 on Friday, but it's just going to work out the way I got my schedule and the yards I got to do. I think it makes sense to do 2. And by the way, I got my brother, and I'm assuming Hunter's going to be fine. So it'll be, obviously Justin will be driving this truck here with the Walker and the Navigator. I'll be in my spray truck as normal. He's not on my insurance for the spray truck, Justin. So yeah, he is on this one. So yeah, I'll let him drive that one. But anyway, yeah, my brother and Hunter, hopefully Hunter's better. Acted like he would be fine for tomorrow, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, hopefully he's there. My brother, even though my brother can't have a hard time getting out of bed, I'm assuming he'll be there too. He'll at least meet up with me, even if he oversleeps. But yeah, y'all, hopefully he'll be able to meet up with me and make things easier for the day. Everything goes smoother, that kind of thing. Obviously, it's helps so much when guys are here, but obviously on time as well. It just makes things go so easier. But we live in society today where that's not exactly the case anymore for men, which is a shame, to be honest with you. But yeah, hopefully he'll be there. And like I said, he's my brother, so hopefully he'll be there for me, because I could really use his help. I told James not to worry about it. We'll see if he even shows up next week, James. But yeah, it's a whole nother story. But anyway, hey, listen, guys. Talking about the customer issue, the billing issue I've been dealing with. So I've got certain customers that like to pay me each visit, that kind of thing, guys. So an issue I'm having is this time of year, obviously people are going on vacation, that kind of thing. So yeah, I've had a couple situations. One, my nice neighbor over here, Miss Dorinda over here, and I'm not giving her a hard time. I think she watches my videos, so I'm not giving you a hard time, Dorinda, if you're watching. But and another guy not too far away, whose yard I mowed Wednesday. And this particular guy, gentleman, he likes to Venmo me, and I like Venmo. One reason why I like Venmo, guys, because it's easy to track payments, and if you have a dispute or a claim, it's easier to track when people Venmo you, that kind of thing. When it comes to people writing a check, is what Dorinda does, it's a little harder. So let me talk about the situation with my neighbor. So she's usually good about keeping up with things, but she's been on the road and vacationing and that kind of thing. So I'm mowing every 2 weeks. So the other day, she brought me a check for what she thought was 2 mows and a fertilizer. Well, it ended up being, after I checked my books, it ended up being 3. So I let her know that it was 3 mows. She still owed me for a mow. Well, she wasn't sure, that kind of thing. She assumed it was 2. But yeah, we ended up getting it figured out, guys. So yeah, she's cool. Great neighbor. So we got to figure it out. But yeah, y'all, I mean, if you don't have someone that you can, that you can trust and able to work with in terms of a customer, they're going to try to dispute it and claim that it's only 2, that kind of thing, guys. And if you're just not good at keeping good records and books, that can be an issue. So like I said, the last thing you want is to not get paid for a service you did. So yeah, that's the situation. And this other one, and I'm a little bit frustrated by it because I let him know. But anyway, he's been going on vacation. Him and his wife are fairly newlywed. So they've been going on a good bit of vacation. So I've been coming every 2 weeks like clockwork. And he, like I said, he prefers to pay me each visit. So he paid me Wednesday evening after he got back from work. He saw his yard was cut. But he was on vacation 2 weeks before, and he didn't realize he hadn't paid me. So I texted him letting him know that, you didn't pay me for the last time, that kind of thing. Of course, he responds, I'll get you paid, bud, whatever. And of course, he hadn't Venmo me yet. I mean, how long it takes to Venmo somebody. So yeah, I'm kind of frustrated by that. I don't know why he hadn't gone ahead and paid me. I mean, you know, that kind of thing, guys. Literally, it takes 5 seconds to Venmo somebody on your phone, you know. But anyway, yeah. Moral of the story, guys, is, and this is something I've had to do. I've had some other situations similar where people will send me a check, which is really a problem, especially if they forget. So yeah, if they're sending you a check each time and they forget, and then you gotta let them know that, hey, listen, I got your check for 50, but you owe me for 100. And then they're thinking, well, I thought I already paid you, that kind of thing. So it can get confusing, guys. So what I told this one particular person was, and I need to do this for everybody. I think moral of the story, you need to do this for everybody. I think you just get in the habit of invoicing every single customer to keep the potential disputes from occurring, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, that's why I told this lady. I was like, look, I'm just gonna start invoicing you so we don't get confused, you know, and if you owe me for 1 or 2 or whatever, you know, because I mean, I know what people owe me because I keep up with everything. I keep really good books and I make sure to record everything each and every day. So a lot of times people, you know, will claim that they think they know that they only owe you for 1 when they really owe you for 2. So yeah, y'all, you want to keep that from happening if you can. So more of the story, get to where you're invoicing every single customer if you can, unless you just know someone, maybe they're older and, you know, you just leave you cash or whatever. I mean, there are certain scenarios where that might not be a problem. When you have as many customers as I do, I think, you know, my case, and in your case probably too, you're probably better off just invoicing every single customer you have. That way, it just makes things easier in case you do get in a situation where you're in a dispute with someone, you know, if you're invoicing them, that kind of thing, guys. I just think it makes things easier as opposed to them paying you each and every time they forget, that kind of thing, or on vacation, you know. So, but anyway, guys, hey, listen, I just thought I'd bring that up. I'm gonna get some good footage today, and we'll maybe talk about some other things as well. But let me know what you think. I mean, I think that makes pretty good sense if you've had similar scenarios or situations where you've had similar issues with people that like to pay you each and every time they're out of town, they forget, and this, that, and the other, and you have a dispute you got to deal with, and that kind of thing. It just makes it easier if you ask me. But hey, listen, guys, I'm gonna get to the gas station. I'll get some good footage, and we'll talk later. Talk to you later. Hey guys, I figured you all quick update real quick. Some things going on. Luckily, everything's going good for the most part. I want to point out something real quick. I don't know if you see my brother. My brother did make it, by the way. He was on time. The only problem is he's dressed like a tourist getting off a cruise ship, you know, getting ready to go visit the shops. He's wearing shorts and short sleeves, and he didn't even have a hat or sunglasses. So luckily I got a hat. I don't know if you can see him in the background there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see him. I'll try to get a good view of him here in a minute. But yeah, y'all, other than that, everything's going good. Hunter was a little bit late. I had to have him meet where we were at, but it worked out good. I just didn't want to wait, you know, 15, 20 minutes at the gas station for him to show up. So he ended up having to meet. But other than that, y'all, I can't complain a whole lot there. Justin had to take care of some business, so he's here now. I don't know if you can see both trucks over here. So yeah, we'll be splitting up as soon as we knock this place out. You see my brother? See him over there? I mean, he actually does lawn care and landscaping on the side. I mean, you think you know better, but yeah, y'all, you really got to be thinking out here, guys. You see how I'm dressed? Doc, I know you'll agree. You're way better off, obviously, having lightweight clothing, pants and short sleeves, that kind of thing, guys. Make sure it's the correct material. Yeah, but it'll absorb the sweat and it'll keep you from getting all grimy and dirty and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, make sure you're being smart out here, especially in the middle of the summer, you know, when it's hot. And see my brother, he's gonna be doing a lot of edging, so he's gonna have, you know, mud and dirt all over his legs today, especially if it's wet. Like, I mean, they've been running the sprinklers, so his legs are gonna be all caked up with mud and dirt and stuff. So yeah, y'all, you wanna wear lightweight pants and long sleeve shirts, if you ask me, to keep the sun off too. And it's more comfortable because once you start sweating, it'll absorb the sweat, that kind of thing, guys. But hey, listen, overall, everything's going good. Proud of the guys. We're working hard. Like I said, I got 4 guys on this property here, so we're gonna knock it out quick. We've already knocked out my one HOA, my 1 weekly HOA. This is the second one, and then we'll just split up after this and get some yards knocked out. But anyway, y'all, hope you're off to a good start. I'll get some good footage here in a minute. Talk about some other things too, possibly. Have a good one. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Heard from my buddy James earlier. He's texting me asking me for the other half of his money. I ended up giving him, guys, when he worked a couple Mondays ago before his vacation, even though he stood me up that Tuesday. So he worked that Monday a couple weeks ago. And even though I wasn't planning on paying him, since he stood me up when I really needed him help that next Tuesday, I ended up giving him half his money because he was giving me a sob story about needing gas money for the trip and all that. So I agreed to go ahead and give him half, which I did. Well, now he's texting me asking me if he can have the other half of his money. So what I've been doing in the past when this has occurred, you know, when he wasn't there on a Friday to get paid like everybody else does, you know, that kind of thing, I just leave the money at Pacific House where he come get it. So yeah, y'all, I mean, he's put me through a lot and I know he's BSing me. So I feel like I'm gonna give him a little taste of his own medicine, so to speak. I know this may be childish and that kind of thing, guys, but I feel like he needs to learn and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna let him know that the money will be there a certain time, and then when he comes picks it up, it ain't gonna be there. And I'm gonna give him some BS excuse as to why it's not there. You know, I'm gonna give him a taste of his own medicine, as you know what he's been putting me through, and God knows as well. So yeah, hopefully teach him a little bit of a lesson, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in a spot that makes him feel a certain way, and see how he likes it. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna lie to him for sure. I mean, I'm gonna make up some BS excuse as to why the money isn't there, y'all. Y'all know he's been putting me through. You know, I've gotten to the point where I'm tired of it, and it's time to turn about, time to turn the table, so to speak, guys. So that's what I'm gonna do, y'all, even though it may not be the Christ-like thing to do. But yeah, God forgive me. He knows what I've been going through with him, and hopefully he'll teach him a good little lesson. So yeah, I'm gonna tell him the money's gonna be there, and when he shows up, when he drives about 20 minutes from his house to come get it, it ain't gonna be there, and I'm just gonna come up with an excuse. And now that I know how to do the text messages, guys, I'll make sure to screenshot it and put it in the video today. But yeah, y'all, you never know what you're gonna get on my channel. Let me know what you think, guys. I know it may be a little childish, but I feel like he deserves it, given what he's been putting me through over the last several weeks. All the no call, no shows, and then coming up with lame excuses for missing work, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna payback's blank, if you know what I mean. That kind of thing, guys. I'm gonna give him a little payback, a little bit of his own medicine, that kind of thing, guys. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you think. Maybe a little childish, but so be it. He deserves it. Talk to you later. Hey guys, it's about 5:15 now. I actually got done, got home around 4:30. I've been working on my equipment for about the last 45 minutes. So yeah, want to go ahead and get a jump start on my, maintenance. Doing different things, sharpening blades, blowing. I like to blow all my mowers off really good, get all the grass, maybe collecting in the deck, underneath the deck where the pulleys and all that kind of stuff are. Just get all that blown off, cleaned off real good, and check the oil. I try to check the oil at least once or twice a week. I mean, technically, you probably should be checking it about every day, to be honest with you. Just make sure. Because the last thing you want to do is run your engine, obviously, when the oil level's low, that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, just doing some of those things. Got some other little things I was doing. I like to blow the trucks out. Get all the grass and dust and all that kind of, as much as I can out of there. So I'll blow the trucks out, that kind of thing. Just go ahead and clean things up, try to take care of my stuff, that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, I was able to do that the last 45 minutes. So I'm getting ready to go buy some pizza for my kids, my wife. My wife is in Columbus, Georgia, doing a photo shoot. She'll also be doing the wedding tomorrow. But anyway, guys, hey, listen, ended up being a good day. Like I said, we got done at a reasonable time. We finished up right around 4 and headed to the house from there. I think Justin and I ended up having my brother help Justin for about an hour and a half, 2 hours after lunch. Helped him out, that kind of thing, as he was by himself once we split up. Yeah, y'all, ended up being a good day. My brother did a good job. Worked hard, did a good job edging and blowing. I will say this, guys, my brother's weed eating needs some work for sure. I mean, pretty much everybody that doesn't do this for a living, they come out here, they're not gonna be really good at weed eating. So let me say this, guys, if you're thinking about getting a helper, you never had a worker or helper or anything like that, make sure, if you can, I know it's easier said than done, get somebody that knows how to weed eat or mow, assuming you know how to do both things. If you can get somebody that's good at either one of those things, it'll really help you out, because you don't want to get in a situation where you're constantly having to fix things and go over areas that that weren't weed eated, so to speak, which honestly, I'll be honest with you, was happening today. Not a big deal, but yeah, I was just noticing that. So yeah, that's something I would recommend, guys. If you're looking for a helper, try to find somebody that is pretty decent at weed eating or mowing. That way you can do the other thing, depending on whatever it is that they're good at, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, I did hear from our buddy James, and I'm assuming he hadn't been by there yet because he hadn't texted me that there wasn't anything there, that kind of thing, guys. But I don't care. Like I said, guys, I'm just giving him a taste of his own medicine. I'm hoping, honestly, even though it may be a little bit immature of me, I feel he definitely deserves it. The way he's been doing me over the last several weeks, he's not, he's lying, probably 95% of the time, about not being able to show up, this, that, and the other, guys. So yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll wake him up a little bit. I don't know, guys. I mean, I've talked to him, I've done various things, but yeah, I figured I'd give him a little taste of his own medicine, so to speak. So yeah, we'll see. I'll post a text, you'll see it before, obviously, this clip here closing. But yeah, y'all, hey, listen, I feel like I had my main topic was a good one, and I'm sure that happens to y'all too, with customers that like to pay you, that prefer to pay you each time. And you can, if you're not careful, especially this time of year when people are gone and going on vacations and this, that, and the other, you can get in scenarios that I've been getting in with quite a few different people that suspected they didn't owe me, or they didn't realize they owed me for 2 mows when it was 3 or whatever, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, just something I got to do a better job of, and I'm sure you'll agree, is I think you're better off just going ahead and invoicing everybody. Let that be known to your customers. You're just better off. It's going to be easier for you to keep up with things if you send each customer an invoice, that kind of thing, guys, as opposed to having a customer pay you each time. Because if they are gone and they don't realize you were there, that kind of thing, even though you're coming every week or every 2 weeks like I do generally, if they don't see you, they may forget, or they may not know, and you can get into some discrepancies, some disputes when it comes to how many mows they owe you for, that kind of thing. And like I said, the last thing you want is to basically mow somebody's yard for free. So yeah, y'all, hey, listen, take my advice here, and honestly, I got to implement it better myself, and I've tried to on a few occasions, letting people know that I've had some discrepancies in the past. So just let me invoice you. It'll be so much easier to keep up with. That way you're not getting confused, and I'm not getting screwed over, so to speak, you know, because I do keep good records. It's rare that I forget or mess up because I do it every day. You know, I write everything down and keep really good records when people pay me, that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, y'all, hey, listen, hope you're having a great week, guys, and made some money this week. Feel free to comment in the comments. Let me know if you got any questions or comments, that kind of thing, guys. But hope you're having a great week, made some money. Have a great weekend as well, guys. Talk to you later.